Yo, what's good? It's your boy Brick. Another episode of GTV Bricklayer Productions interviews. Got a talented artist out here. Y'all know him. Y'all should know him. Y'all better know him. I'm gonna let him introduce himself to y'all.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Herm, Hartford, Connecticut in the motherfucking building. Brotherhood, the label in this motherfucker. What's up with y'all?
What up, man? How you feeling, man? How things going with you?
Good, bro. Good. Chilling. Same thing. Different day.
Word. So, Herm, I know where it's from, but for the people who don't know, let them know what's the meaning behind your artist name.
My artist name is just half of my real name, which is Herman. I never really sat there and really wanted a different artist name. I just cut my name in half short, so I always go by the name Herm.
Word. It's like you staying true to yourself, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Word. So, what made you want to do music, or like what age, like at the age, and like how long you been doing music for?
I've been doing music for roughly like 10 years, honestly. It's been like 10 years. I was always around music. It really started like 10 years ago. I was around my older cousins who were into the music. They was always performing at Puerto Rican parades and shit like that in Springfield. I still remember like it was yesterday. Shout out to the twins, Jav and Jose. They the ones that really put me in the first booth ever. Years ago.
Word. And on that topic, since we talking about it, what was the first track that you recorded? Like, you remember the name of the track you recorded?
Nah, I don't remember the name. I ain't even gonna hold you, but it definitely was a long time ago. And it was about like 4 or 5 of us on one song. Word. I can tell you that.
And how could you describe like your music when you first started, like, and your progress all the way till now, to this day?
Back then, from now, like, it was a lot of progression came through. Like, I can't even lie. I've been doing it for a long time, and I feel like a lot has changed, honestly. I feel like I really found my sound now. I'm more comfortable when I record. I'm more comfortable when I perform. A whole bunch of shit. It take a while, you know, this shit now. A lot of people think this shit easy, where they could just get on a song, or they could just perform and the shit would just be so smooth. Like, this shit really take time.
Word. Oh, so what's some of the difficulties you find with doing this music shit? Like,
one of the most difficult things for me is just, honestly, I would say, like, just being consistent. Cause, you know, you could just wake up like, some days I just wake up and just be like, damn, like, is it even worth continuing this shit, you know? I'm getting older. When you do music, sometimes it starts to feel like you're not going nowhere, it's not going where you want it to go, but everything takes patience, so you just gotta really stay consistent. If you got that and you motivated, be straight.
Right. On the motivation, what's some of the inspirations and motivation that make you keep on going and make you want to keep on making the music you make?
Motivation, it'd be just different shit I go through in life, you feel me? Like, this is my way I vent. Like, I'm the type of person where I really don't even talk about my problems. Like, I keep a lot of shit inside to myself, so sometimes I just express myself in my music. And then my son, you know, he definitely keep me straight and keep me wanting to keep going.
Or with your son, like, how do you make music differently, or like, do you watch what you say, or like how you say it, or what you saying in the songs?
I feel like I should watch what I say, but at the end of the day, like I said, I use this to vent. So regardless of what, if I gotta keep certain songs away from him, or, you know, from him not listening to them, then I'll do what I gotta do. But I don't really, like, I can't say I really watch what I say, you know, because I'll be lying. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. But like I said, if I have to keep certain shit away from him, then I will, you know.
Okay. So when you in the studio, like, how you like to be? Like, you like to be turned? You like to be in there with all your people? Or you like to be just like by yourself with the engineer type?
Honestly, it really depends what type of song I'm doing. Like, I don't mind my niggas being there. Like, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, I feel like the more people around, my niggas at least, the more feedback. So it'll tell me, like, all right, you feel me? Like, I should go this direction, or I should go that direction. They'll give me good feedback instead of keeping a bunch of yes men around. You feel me? Like, so it don't really matter. I could be with myself or with my niggas. Like, it don't make a difference to me.
Word. And how you come about making a track? Like, you be freestyling it, you write it down, and like you have to like come with a thought, or like how your day go, like what goes into making your track?
When I do certain songs, it's like, honestly, different beats put me in a different type of mood. Like, so certain beats I could write faster to, certain beats will take a little bit longer. It really depends on how I'm feeling and how much I feel that beat. But I always start a song off the hook first, and then I'll take on from after that.
Word. So you got like a little method you use to make your tracks?
Yeah, definitely. Always the hook first. Always. I never start with the first verse.
Where everybody got their little formula the way they make their tracks. So I know you get tracks with like cats like Chris Break Bread, Young Mel's, like countless other CT artists. Like, who are some of the most CT artists like you rocking with right now?
That I did music with, or that I'm fucking with? Like,
well, you could do both. Like who your favorite tracks you did people with, and then like who are some of the CT artists you rock with right now?
CT artists that I really rock with, it ain't really too many, honestly. Like, I'm like a to myself and to myself person, but I'm always willing to work with new artists, and you feel me? Like, always, at the end of the day, CT shit. But you know, Chris Break Brad, that's my nigga. Fuck when we locked in. I fuck with the Kid Migs. I fuck with Hartford Poe. Shout out to Hartford Poe. My little brothers and Baby Ty. Fucking
Hellboy.
Yeah, Hellboy, my other little brother. Fuck with them, we locked in for real. Fucking I fuck with Quran.
A lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm tuned in with a lot of people, you feel me? I've been around for a long time, so I know a lot of artists, but there's a lot of new artists coming out every day, so it's like,
it's hard to
you
keep
know,
up.
yeah, like I'm not just stagnant to only working with myself, you feel me? Like, I really work with anybody, but it really, you know, at the end of the day, if they willing to work, I'm willing to work.
Word. And on that same topic, like in the industry, like dead or alive, who are some artists and some producers like you would want to have to be on the track with?
You said dead or alive?
Yeah, artists and producers.
Producers, that's a hard one, I ain't gonna lie. Like, but artists, you know, it's gonna be a lot of people's tops. Biggie, Tupac, yeah, Chinks Drugs. Shout out to Chinks. I opened up for Chinks like 2 weeks before he passed away, which is crazy to me. Fucking Nipsey. A lot of people won't even say Nipsey, but he had some powerful shit behind him, you know. He always had a good message and shit about life. A lot of people won't even really, you know, look into like that, but if you know, you know.
Okay. Alright, so when somebody listens to a track for the first time, like, what could they expect?
From my tracks?
Mm-hmm.
You always gonna find progression in my shit. Like, I'm always trying to outdo my old song. You feel me? Like, if I always have a top song. Like, if I make a new song, or if one of my songs is, you know, as an artist, I feel like every artist has a favorite song. So I'm always trying to top my favorite song. So I feel like it's always gonna be better and better every time I make a song.
That, and coming from a nigga that listen, you gonna feel it, every little word. That shit, you gonna feel everything going through your body.
You be talking that talk in your tracks.
Yeah, you know.
Word. So how does it feel? Like, I know personally that you are one of the most consistent CT rappers, not Hartford, but CT rappers. Like, you always got shows, you always dropping videos, you always got tapes dropping and features, like, and tracks, everything dropping. Like what is how you built like that? Like how you engineered to like move that way?
I mean, like I said, I've been doing this shit for a while, so it'd be hard sometimes, because like I said, like, for me, it's just me staying consistent, you feel me? At the end of the day, I got like other shit I go through in life, and as an artist, you know, we go through shit, so it's not as easy as it look, like I said, but I just be really just trying to stay consistent. That's like the biggest thing.
Alright, so I'm gonna change the topic a little bit and talk about some other stuff, cause you know I know you for a long time, and I know you started your Brotherhood thing all the way back in high school. So like, let the people know about that, like your clothing line, and it's more than just a clothing line, but let them know about Brotherhood.
Yeah, we've been locked in since 2012. Been a long ass time. 2012 is when we first started. We started that shit in, what was it, freshman year?
2012.
Yeah, it was freshman year in high school. And honestly, it didn't even start as a clothing line. It started as just a group, you feel me? Me and my niggas, like, we was just locked in. It was just always us, you feel me? Nobody else. And then it was just like, what the fuck is we doing with this shit? Like, we just a group, like, we just calling ourselves Brotherhood. Like, fuck it, let's come up with some clothes or some shit, you feel me? And we started with that. We started with fucking like 15 t-shirts, 20 t-shirts. In 2012, that's how we started. And then, honestly, we've been locked in ever since. So it's really deeper. Like when we call ourselves Brotherhood, it's really a brotherhood. You feel me? Like I see these niggas as my mother's kids type of shit. So we locked in.
Word. So like, is there any Brotherhood merchandise or collections coming up soon, or where like you can let them know where they could purchase or where they could see your stuff at?
Honestly, purchasing, we working. We gonna get a website going, but every time I drop, it's really like just off of social media. Like I do pop-ups, or I'll pull up on you, drop it off, or you can pull up on me. But when it works, I got some new stuff coming. That's another thing with consistency. I gotta stay consistent with that as well. But I got some shit coming for the kids, and I got collabs coming. So shout out to my boy Chris Break Bread 1107 and shit like that. We got some shit coming for y'all that y'all should be expecting soon.
Okay. And back on the music, like, what's your favorite part of this music thing? Like, what do you enjoy the most out of this thing?
Honestly, I just enjoy having fun with this shit. Like, this shit just fun to me. Like you gotta just see this shit as not work, like hard work. Even though it takes hard work, but you know, the more you have fun with this shit, the more smoother it is for you. The more, you know, it's just easier to just get in the booth. It's just easier to just have a show and just go have fun. That's what it's really about, you feel me? At the end of the day.
Word. And what's your plans for the rest of 2023? Like, what you got going on? Any tapes dropping any more? I know you got more shows, but for the people to know what you got, let them know what you got going on for the rest of the year.
We always got shows coming, so I'm blessed for that. But right now I'm working on my EP I'm about to drop. It's been a while since I dropped the tape actually, so I definitely owe that shit to myself, and I owe that shit to y'all. And it's actually called I Owe Myself. So that's definitely on the way. I already got some tracks already finished, ready to go. I got like about 3 more to go, and I'll have a due date for that soon. In like the next couple weeks, I'll drop that.
You got any features on that coming up?
Yeah, definitely. I got features on that. I got my cousin Gavi on there. I got, you know, Break Brad's definitely gonna be on one of them shits. Like, that's like a definite. I got my artist Izzy, my artist I signed. Shout out to my boy Izzy. He the new up and coming artist. I'm telling you already fucking now. And he definitely will be on this shit. I'm gonna get him on here.
Me, my young boys taking y'all little girls. Word in me.
Who else I got on that shit? Hartford Poe. Shout out my guy, my big brother right there. He's on that shit. I don't want to give y'all too much. I ain't gonna give y'all too much, but that's enough for now.
Okay. Let me go ask you a couple more questions. Like, this one I feel is like, I gotta think about it. Like, how does it feel like to be like a prominent name? Like your name stand out in the state. Like your name for real, the whole weight. Like, feel me? Like, how does it feel to be like have that status?
Honestly, it's like an honor, real shit. Like a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people think this shit easy, like from the outside looking in, but this shit really took. Like I said, I've been in this shit for like 10 years. This shit took a long fucking time. And nowadays, I feel like there's so many new artists and so many people starting to rap now. And it's like, now it's like niggas don't even have to have like the skill no more. It's like niggas could just wake up tomorrow and just drop one hit song and it really be, you feel me, really be it. Like,
it's like some microwave shit.
Yeah, like when I started, it wasn't like that. Like you really had to, you feel me, you really had to work for this shit. Like there was only like a selected few artists out here that was really on the grind while I was on my grind that I could really name, you feel me? Other than that, it was not as many people trying to rap and really do this shit like that. But shout out to the new niggas that are coming out and are fire with it, you feel me? I don't take no, at the end of the day, I show love to everybody. If you official with it, if you nice with it, I respect it, like, but it wasn't always like that, but it's definitely an honor.
And in like 10 years, you still doing your thing, rapping and shit. Even if you don't get like a major record deal, like, will you consider yourself successful, and why or why not?
I mean, I feel like in some way I would consider myself successful, but
and like where you see yourself at, type shit.
In 10 years, shit, I want to be on. Me and my niggas gotta be on, jumping on some jets and shit for real. That's what for me, big sold out tours and shit. That's where I want to be. But if it don't get to that in 10 years, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm always still be in tune with this shit. I've been around it so long, so I feel like I'ma just be there helping others. Like I got an artist that I signed that he's like one of the first artists that I signed with the label. My little brother Izzy. So I'm gonna be in tune with him, and you know, just at the end of the day, pushing him and giving him all the outlets that I had, and just being there for him, and being someone that I never had for me. You feel me? Growing up, until I met certain individuals as I went on. So that's what we're gonna be doing.
Right, yeah. So no matter what, you're gonna always be in tune with the music.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tapped in
doing your thing, helping others.
Anything I can do to help, you feel me?
So what can any artists that wanna, after watching this interview, like they could do to contact you and hit you up? They wanna do a feature or wanna do an interview with you? What they could do?
If they wanna contact me, I try to keep everything so simple. Like everything, you can find me at HERM_BH everywhere. Snapchat, Instagram. My Facebook will be under Herman Valley. That's like my full name. My music it's on all platforms under the same thing. I try to keep everything so simple, so it's like they don't have to be trying to, you know, look everywhere to find me and shit. It's just so much smoother. But
smart.
Like I said, I'm willing to work. Anybody want to work, just tap in with me. We doing this shit for Harvard, CT shit.
Well, y'all heard it from here first. It's Herman, man. Herm.